Hi, my name is Justin Lawson and I'll be creating this track. The Tainy sound supply volume 1, which at the time of this recording is #1 on Splice right now. So if you're into sort of Latin inspired samples, this is probably the one to get right now. So first of all, like and subscribe to this channel, and let's get into it. So I'm just going to take a quick look around this sample pack. It's quite a small sample pack with only 127 samples in it, so which I prefer sample packs with not too much content, which can sort of get a bit too much when you're trying to find a specific kind of sound. So I like to create a track from this sample pack just to start off with, so I know what it sort of contains and what sounds I like and stuff like that. So just a quick brief overview of the sample pack. You've got your drums, effects, textures, tonal and vocals. So it's got quite a lot in there for you to sort of dive around, play around with different samples, and I'm quite looking forward to this sort of textures area. Maybe we can create some good sort of background noises with the drums, with them sort of sounds. And of course I always prefer vocal samples in sample packs because, well, it's just something a little bit different. But with a vocals in a sample pack that is #1 on Splice, everybody's probably using them, so you want to sort of do what you can to sort of play around with them so it's a little bit different. So now I'm going to start creating the track. I'm going to start off with the drums and the arrangement. So let's just dive into it now. Just try and find a kick that I really like, and I'm just going to this one sounds good. Okay, let's move on to the snare. Okay, so I've done the sort of mapping out of the drums now. I'm just going to do a quick mix down, put everything where it needs to be, using reverb, delays, distortion, and then just compress them at the end. Okay, so that is the drums, the mix down. If I give you a quick preview of the last section, all the instruments together. Kept it simple. So now what I like to do is to get the arrangement out of the way. So I'm going to use this section as the first drop section, and then I'm going to quickly do a little bit of an intro, save some spaces for maybe like a snare roll or something like that on the intro, on the intro and on the break. Do the second drop and then do a little bit of the outro, just using the instruments that I've got in front of me. Okay, so that is the end of part one. What I've done there is I just quickly arranged it into something that I can sort of just throw sounds into and listen to as a whole track, whereas listening to it in an 8-bar loop, which sometimes you can just get stuck in. So like and subscribe if you watched it to the end, and on to part two, where I'll show you how I'm going to put a bass line into there, some leads, and just sort of work on the first half of the track.